Hey, it's Gabe with the Florida chapter of the Order of the Traveling Hats. Dixie and I are down here at the Canaveral National Seashore today to kind of check things out. I can't come down to this area without stopping and getting the obligatory vehicle assembly building and pad 39A in the shot, though I don't know if the GoPro is going to pick it up too much. It's a chilly, kind of windy, overcast day down here. 50 degrees here in Central Florida is kind of a winter apocalypse, so we're in jackets and long sleeves today. But I expect to have the park kind of to myself. Dixie loves coming out here and getting in the ocean a little bit and seeing all the birds and everything that you can see around here. So you guys come along with us and see what we can see, and thanks for tuning in. Right now we're just driving down the main park road after you come through the entrance gate. It's a really cool area down here. If you're in the area, if you've come to Orlando for the parks and you've got an extra day that you're trying to fill, highly recommend you come down here to the Canaveral National Seashore. It's right on Cape Kennedy, right by the bay. It actually is NASA property, so we are on the Kennedy Space Center right now. If you're here while the park is open during the normal operating hours and there's a launch going on, you can watch the launch from here, and it's probably as close as you can actually get, except for possibly the bleachers at the Saturn V Visitor Center on Kennedy itself. This place is really pretty cool. I come down here all the time. I figured it's probably about time that I took you guys with us so you can see what we've been seeing and enjoying around here. We're just going to check it out today, kind of spending a little bit of time down here and getting out of the house. So, I don't know, let's go see what we can see. Well, they've got this really cool boardwalk here that comes out onto the dune. I've never actually been up here to check this out, so let's go see what it looks like. You guys will come with me for the first time. It comes up over this big sand dune by the beach, I suspect. Oh yeah. I thought I heard some surf when I pulled into the parking lot. Don't get in the rip current. It'll suck. Oh, this is pretty cool. That's a pretty good surf, actually. Look at this. Huh. Well, I've got to say, I've been out here to the National Seashore several times, and I'm a little surprised I missed out on this. This is pretty neat. Also, now I see, if I'm going to come out here and watch a launch, I'm coming right here, because right there is pad 39A. So you can watch Falcon 9 take off right here from the beach. That would be super cool. This is a pretty good looking surf here. If you have a surfboard, this would be the place to come. Yeah. Very cool. Alright, we're going to move on and see what else we can see. You'll notice that Dixie didn't come with me down here. They don't let your pets come out onto the beach or over to the dune. Said something about a $5,000 fine, so I didn't want to push it. Nobody else is out here, but there's no need to try to find out what they'll do. So if you come out here, you can bring your pets everywhere else, but they don't want them on the beach, looks like, which is fair enough. But anyway, let's go on down and see what we can see. It's pretty cool so far. It looks like they have these piers that walk across this dune over to the beach all down through here. And as I was coming in, I did see a sign that says if you go all the way down to pier number 13, you might get to see some nude sunbathing. So either heads up or pro tip, depends on what you're looking for. But I can't believe I haven't come down here to see this stuff. This is really super cool. Yeah, here's your warning. Nude sunbathers around Boardwalk 13. Well, it looks like parking area 13 is the end of the road. You've got this little turnaround here and a NASA tracking station. I'm pretty sure that these are the tracking stations that they used to track the shuttle as it was coming in. They probably still use them, I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong, but I think that's what they were. They're all over through here. You can see all kinds of NASA instruments and tracking mechanisms and such. The shuttle landing strip is not too far from here, so they used all this stuff to make sure that they knew where that thing was at all times. But we're headed back out from this little spit of land that runs down the beach, and we're going to go up and check out the road that runs down by Mosquito Bay and get out and check that out a little bit. But I can't believe that I haven't been to this part of the park. This was really cool. We'll be back here 100%. Alright, right now we're headed over to the Apollo Beach Visitor Center. Check out what the Visitor Center's got, see what kind of swag they've got, get our passport stamped. Pretty sure it's over by the Manatee observation deck and some stuff like that, so it's a pretty cool area. We're going to go head over there and see what we can find. We're going to come over here and check out the Manatee observation deck. See if we can see any manatees.
In half a mile.
We're here at the Manatee observation deck. It's on the Haulover Canal. If you're out here, come over to the Haulover Canal. They've got this really cool observation deck where you can come over and see manatees, hopefully. Ooh, there's a pelican. We did see some last time we were here. I'm pretty skeptical that we'll see any this time. It's pretty windy and chilly, and I'm thinking these guys live down here for a pretty good reason, and chilly is not their ball game. But it's a pretty cool little place. I think really you see the majority of them coming in and out of this little inlet right here. So if you're out here, you want to make sure you come to the end and check this out. I think a lot of people see them in here. I don't think we're going to see one today though. Alright, well, let's head on over to the visitor center and get our passport stamped and check out the rest of the park. Headed out after we left the Manatee observation point. Here's some more NASA equipment out here. Is a big radar dome. This kind of cool stuff is everywhere. So if you're a space fan or a NASA fan or anything like that, this is a really cool place. There's lots of history around here and lots of cool stuff to see. Okay, well, this was a twist I wasn't really expecting, honestly. We're trying to get to the Apollo Beach Visitor Center so that we can get a stamp on our passport. But we've had to take a pretty good little trip north. We're currently in New Smyrna Beach, which is a pretty cool little town, so it's not a wasted trip for sure. But I wasn't expected to have to make such a big trip to get to a new visitor center. This will be interesting. I've never been up here to this place, and I'm curious to see why it's so spread out and what it looks like. Anyway, New Smyrna Beach, everybody. Wasn't expecting this. Alright, well, sure enough, here we are back in the Canaveral National Seashore again. After coming down through New Smyrna Beach. There's boat ramps. We've got the intercoastal waterway to our right over here and the Atlantic Ocean right here. We're going to come up here and check out the visitor center and see about this portion of the park. Never been in here, so I'm interested to see it.
Apollo Beach Visitor Center.
All right, here we are. Here we are at the visitor center. Let's go in and get our passport stamped and see what they got. All right, we've gotten our passport stamped. The rangers are always so nice and so helpful. Lots of good information. I don't like the film in there, though I'm sure you can. It just, I don't know. Got to give you something to explore on your own, I suppose. This little section of the park doesn't seem to be just super big. It says the road is only 6 miles long. So we're gonna check it out and see what it looks like. Now I'll take you along with me. All right, we're gonna walk out here and check out the beach, the Atlantic Ocean right here. And again, Dixie doesn't get to come. No pets out by the beach or on the dunes. So, and they've got these little beach access points staged all down through the road. There's plenty of places to come down and see the water. We'll go back and check out the Indian River side on the way out and see what the intercoastal waterway is looking like. People down here doing some surf fishing. Since this part of the park is right at the end of New Smyrna Beach, there's more people out here. It's a little easier to access and a little closer to some other stuff, but there's still not a lot of folks. I get that it's the week of Christmas and people will probably spend the time with family, so I'm hoping that's the case, because if you're not out here using this place, then you're missing out. This is just super cool. Some pretty good little breakers. I don't know if I'd want to surf on it though, but I like seeing the beach like this, just natural, just like it would be, not the kind of man-made white beaches that they comb and bring in sand so that you can come enjoy your time with your family. That's nice too, and that has its place, but this is just it's nice to be able to come out and see the shore like it is naturally. This is just really cool out here. I don't want to get too close and disturb these birds down here. I always like watching the sandpipers run up and down with the tide here as they're trying to get stuff out of the sand. The farther we come down here into this section of the park, the narrower the little peninsula that we're on gets, and you can see the Indian River intercoastal waterway over here to our right. You can kind of see it over there, the Atlantic Ocean. We're coming up on the end, and this is the same scenario as we saw before in this little parking area 5 in this beach access. If you're coming out here and you've got the kids or the grandkids, they allow nude sunbathing down here at this portion of the beach. So again, either heads up or pro tip, depends on how you're looking to spend your day. Well, I think that's a pretty good coverage of a little quick tour of the Canaveral National Seashore. There's more to see. I'll probably do more videos of this area since we live pretty close, but it's getting close to time to go get some lunch and head back to the house. As you can see, the day is cleared up, nice blue skies. It's warmed up, it's in the low 60s now. It was pretty chilly this morning, but it's turned into a beautiful day. So we're gonna kind of cruise out of here and head back to the house. Maybe we'll stop at New Smyrna Beach and get something to eat on the way out. But it's pretty nice where this park is located. You've got a really nice beach town that's we're really close to Daytona Beach as well, so you've got that easily accessible from this park if you're coming out here visiting. It's worth your time to come down here and check this out. I like that they've got this preserved so that we can come out and enjoy it like it's supposed to be. Well, we just pulled into the second parking area on the Indian River side. If you're out here with kayaks or canoes or something like that, this is a great one to access. They've got a canoe kayak access right here. They've got a little picnic table here. You can enjoy a picnic lunch. But the main thing is you can put in right here and access the intercoastal waterway side. I guess if you were industrious enough, you could get over to the ocean as well, but if you're looking to come down here and do some fishing from your kayak or canoe, this is the place right here. Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for us today at the Canaveral National Seashore. Thanks for watching our video. Give us a thumbs up if you think this was good. Leave us a comment on what you'd like to see or how we can improve. Subscribe to the channel. It'll help us grow. We're still getting started and we're giving it a shot. But Dixie and I are going to head out and get something to eat and head back home. Thanks for tuning in, and tune in for the next episode.